Please shut off your cell phones. Please respect the fact that as excited as you are to see every graduate, so is everyone else here tonight to enjoy theirs. We want to enjoy our time here together. Thank you for joining us in this evening. This evening represents a time in your graduate's life that only comes once and yet starts a wonderful journey for them. And we're so excited to be able to celebrate with you. Now that I have you all seated, could you please rise for the National Anthem, which will be sung by a soloist here from Hamtramck High School, Ms. Dominique Davis.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly streaming. That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
night for parents and family who have watched these young people grow up. I know when you look down on them, you see your young child that you used to take outside, that used to run around, that used to have a dirty face, and here they are moving into adulthood. And there are other people here tonight as well who have been a part and appreciate you giving us an opportunity to be a part of their education here tonight. From the Board of Education, if they would please rise when their name is called, is the President, Ms. Elizabeth Swolak. Ms. Myrick, the Vice President. Mrs. Henny Shogun, the Secretary. Mr. Titus Walters, the Treasurer. And also trustees, Mr. Eric Berkman and Ms. Magdalena Schroeder. Tonight we also have with us administrators who have worked with their kids at all different age levels. I know you've seen some of their principals helping you at the front door, but we also have here tonight Mr. Tom Steenscheid, the Superintendent of Schools. Ms. Sherilyn Charnes, the Federal Programs Director. Ms. Sherry Lyman, the Finance Director. And also we have Mr. Jeremy Cartwright. We also have two extremely hard-working ladies who have been working with your class throughout the year, Ms. Selma Tasavic and Ms. Janice Tabakovic. We are also honored here tonight to have Ms. us down here from the Horizon High School. And the counselors who've been tracking them since they first entered the door, Ms. Kristen Hurt, Ms. Amy Zacharias, and Ms. Linda Burley. There's an extremely important group of people who spent a lot of time with a lot of you over the last 4 years. If the Hamtramck High School staff would stand to be recognized. Give all to the staff from Horizon High School and Alternative Education Program. Behind the scenes to make this happen, as you see how many people are here and how many of the graduates know, I'd really like to thank Ms. Kathleen Hanlon, who has a son graduating with us tonight. And Ms. Denise Ruiz and Ms. Jennifer Chalucky, who put all of this together for them. They're in the room, they rise to be recognized. Our guys are still at the front door making it happen, so we appreciate them. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2012 was an amazing class. We had an honor ceremony for them where we recognized over $1.8 million in scholarships for this class. It's an amazing amount. We're very proud of them. And two students in that rank are valedictorian Ayasha Jabber and salutatorian Anela Kuperovich. We're going to invite them now to address the graduates.
Years, hundreds of complaints, and thousands of memories have finally led to this one moment. This bittersweet moment marks not only the end of 4 years well spent, but the beginning of new challenges and experiences that will forever shape our lives. But before we can move forward, it is necessary to go back and rediscover those priceless moments that have made us who we are today.
From walking into the building on the first day of high school and really asking, why don't the room numbers go in order, to discovering that freshman Fridays were not as intense as they are depicted on TV, we quickly learned that high school is going to take some getting used to. Even though we grew up with half our class arguing over who had the best pen and pencil collections in elementary school and fighting about popularity in middle school, freshman year brought along new and everlasting friendships. These iconic friendships include, but are not limited to, the Princess Project girls, Selma, Sarah, Abe, Tasby, and the rest of the first team gang, the Summer, Amy, Alex, Cameron, David, Patrick crew, and of course, A Squared. And as sophomore year approached, these friends would become the anchors that would hold us down during the toughest of times.
During our sophomore year, we also encountered teachers that would inspire us to achieve heights that we could have never even imagined. From English to science to math to history, Ms. Kroll, Mr. Nesbich, Mr. Salam, and Ms. Truan pushed us beyond our comfort zones in order to equip us with the knowledge needed to succeed in the real world. They taught us that hard work, determination, and passion goes a very long way. The countless novels we read, notes we took, problems we solved, and PowerPoint presentations we did built our confidence and motivated us to lead dreams that stretch beyond the horizon. And when junior year rolled around, we were rest assured that we can conquer any obstacle that came in our way.
And we definitely didn't fall short of obstacles. Studying for the ACT, cramming for AP exams, writing research papers, and preparing business plans left its toll on everyone. But still, we managed to come out alive. And finally, we created a place for ourselves. After 2 scary and awkward years, it felt great to acquire the status of an upperclassman. And as we watched the seniors last year take their final walk in the halls, we realized that it was now our turn to run the school.
The senior year didn't give us the opportunity to slack off. The daunting task of applying for colleges and scholarships at one point or another made us all consider dropping out. And when we looked at the cost of attendance for our dream school, we wondered why there weren't enough Gates Millennium scholarships to go around to everyone. But somehow everything fell into place. Towards the last few days, we realized that a -5 is not the end of the world, ACTs don't define you, the best hiding place during uniform checks in the library, and a paper plate award from the heart tops all other forms of recognition. By the end of senior year, we weren't the same kids that walked in 4 years back. We discovered our friends, our mentors, our inspiration, and most importantly, ourselves.
But discovering ourselves would not have been possible without the unconditional support and guidance from our teachers and staff. College applications would still be incomplete without the help from the wonderful counseling department. No matter how stressed out they were, they still found time to assist us. And even though we drove our teachers crazy at times, they still did everything possible to ensure that we would rise to our full potential. And of course, we would not be here today if it wasn't for our parents. They not only served as our personal alarm clocks over the years, but were the driving force behind our goals and ambitions.
As we near the end of the stage in our lives, we can look forward to the journey that lies ahead. It is now our time to take all that we have learned and apply it to better the world. Some of us sitting here will be future doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, and entertainers, while others have yet to discover their true passion. Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards." So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. So we hope that the experiences in your lives will one day connect with your broader purpose in life. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Now, Mr. Jeremy Cartwright will introduce our keynote speaker, GM Executive Lamar Rucker.
Joining us today to deliver our commencement address is Mr. Lamar Rucker. Mr. Rucker is an executive in the auto industry where he spent his last 15 years in General Motors. He has worked in many different GM plants in the last several years. He has been a member of plant leadership right down the street at the GM Hamtramck plant, where he has been instrumental in the successful launch of new cars, the Chevy Volt, with the extended range. We are pleased he has come to speak with our soon-to-be graduates, and I ask you to give him a warm welcome.
Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Cartwright. Excuse me. I want to say thank you to Superintendent Nichai, and thank you for helping with the pronunciation of your name also. The Principal Rushray, the distinguished board here. Good evening to the soon-to-be graduates. I consider it a privilege to be standing here in front of you today, and I take it very seriously what I want to share with you tonight to the 2012 Hamtramck High School graduating class. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? You should be very proud. Okay, I know many of you are thinking, and I say that because it wasn't that long ago, at least in my mind, that I was sitting with a group of friends out there waiting to graduate when the speaker came up and talked to us, and I remember feeling, hey, let's get this ceremony over. I can so I can celebrate with my family and friends. How many of you guys are feeling like that right now? That's what I thought. I have to admit, I felt the same way, but I did listen to the speaker, and I'm glad I took time to listen to him. And as you get older, you start to understand some of the things that are said later on in life. My goal is to provide you the same experience that I am confident many of you will find yourself someday in a position to be talking to a group of high school graduates or in some way influencing young people through your church or by virtue of your work experience like myself, and we'll look back on today and smile. Look around the room, look around at each other. Some of these people you won't see again. You don't really realize that when you're out there in this situation, but unfortunately it is true. I look at my wife, who was gracious enough to join me, by the way, tonight. She has a girls' night out periodically from where we're at back in Ohio. I find it funny when she comes back because these women come in from all around the state of Ohio and Michigan, Pennsylvania to celebrate, to have dinner. The more ironic thing about it is they didn't all like each other in high school. But fast forward, time changes a lot of things. People grow up, people mature, people look at things a little bit differently. In my opinion, the journey of adulthood for all starts tonight. We read the papers, we watch the news reporting on all the negative things happening in the world, So we know that your journey won't be an easy one. It's getting tougher and tougher to stay on the right path. But the only one person that can ensure that you do so, and that person is you. People you will encounter in life, as I like to say, will raise their hand and show you how they want to be treated. So what I mean by that, people that you think are your friends may not be your friends, but those are life lessons. People that you think you have your best interest at heart don't necessarily have that. Don't rush to make decisions based on what people tell you. They don't always have your best interest at heart, but given time, everyone you encounter will show you in some way or fashion their sincerity or lack of. That doesn't mean stop listening to all the positive forces in your life, like the family you have here tonight, the teachers who obviously think the world of you guys, friends, work associates, etc. Use that support structure to help you along the way, but ultimately you're responsible for your own future. You have worked hard for 12 years to get to this point. Graduating from high school is a huge accomplishment, and you should feel very proud of that. You have faced many pressures and problems along the way, yet here you are today ready to move into adulthood and make your mark. I said our life is a journey, and I often think of a point made by the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. when he said, all progress is precarious, and the solution of one problem brings us face to face with another problem. That is as true today as it was back in the late 1960s when Dr. Martin Luther King made that statement. You will face challenges and problems every day in your life. The key is how you handle yourself. You need to look at these challenges as an opportunity to work hard and overcome and be successful and keep moving forward and not get sidetracked by the negative influencers or pressures that we all face today. Right now, you may feel like, I got this. I know what I need to know to be successful. I felt the same way after high school, but then something happened. I continued learning through school, work, and general life experiences, and what I found out is just how much I didn't know. And I still don't know. I learn every day. The key is I keep an open mind to new learnings and use them to my advantage, and I don't shut them out and stop the learning process. There are many ways to keep the learning process alive and well. The most obvious is to stay in school, which can follow different paths like college or learning a special skill for technical or vocational institutions. Education will help open many doors in your life and provide positive opportunities. Even if higher education is not in your immediate future, continue to learn in whatever you are involved in. Some of you today, including your family and friends, are wondering how your lives are going to turn out. I do the same thing. I still wonder sometimes. It's okay to wonder, but I also think it's important to realize that our future is not just something that happens to us, it's up to us to create it. I made the decision to continue working hard and obtain a college education. And today I'm area manager at the Detroit Hamtramck plant down the road where I have 700 people I'm responsible for. Over my career, I've been responsible for thousands of hourly and salaried workers around the country. I've had the opportunity to meet the President of the United States, shake his hand. I've met political leaders, distinguished leaders like we have here at the podium tonight, good people. And there are a lot of good people. Despite what you see in the news, there are a lot of good people left in this world. But I sit back sometimes, I talk to my wife, and I reflect on that, and say, this little guy from around the Cedar Point area, who knew one day he was going to get up and he was going to meet the President of the United States. He was going to be in front of a graduating class because, trust me, when I was sitting in chairs, it was a different thought going through my mind. So anything is possible. You got to believe in yourself and work hard. I'm proud of everything that's happened to me, but it's came with hard work because we all know nothing comes free. Use the education given to you by this fine group of teachers sitting behind you to your advantage. Embrace all the opportunities before as you leave Hamtramck High School and venture into the world. Everybody has their own definition of success. Follow yours. Don't look back. Keep moving forward. As the lessons you learn will be the working parts of the greatest invention ever, and that's your life. Once again, congratulations to all of you. Thanks for listening to me, and I wish all of you guys a successful life in school.
All right. He knew you. He's thought about this day for a long time for many of you. And I know that I enjoy working with him. He's a great leader here for our district. And so with great pleasure, I'd like to introduce Mr. Nichai, Superintendent of Schools, to give congratulatory remarks.
Good evening. It is an honor and privilege to be standing here before parents, family members, friends, staff, and students. There's no more exciting day than high school graduation. First and foremost, congratulations to the 132nd graduating class of Hamtramck High School and to the 3rd graduating class of Horizon Adult Alternative Education. HHS has 121 graduates and Horizon 29. So right about now, these 150 human beings are starting to feel their hearts beat a little quicker, leading up to the moment when their name is announced. The long-anticipated moment of recognition is almost here, students. Today is your moment in the sun. Seize the day. Many of the graduates began their education in Hamtramck Public Schools in preschool and worked their way through 12th grade. They started here, stayed here, and succeeded here. We are especially proud of those students. With that being said, no matter when you enrolled in Hamtramck Public Schools, we are glad you did, and of course we are proud of you also. Look around here. See the diversity. A diverse population is uniquely American, something to celebrate. Being in a diverse environment provides an opportunity to learn from someone who most likely has a different perspective based on life experiences. That's a powerful learning environment. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone fits in here. You fit in here. Hamtramck High Class of 2012 has the following quote: "Don't ever forget where you came from, otherwise you never remember where you're going." When people ask where you came from, proudly tell them you came from Hamtramck, the most diverse city in the state of Michigan. When people ask you where you are going, tell them you're going to make a difference. A positive difference for yourself, a positive difference for your family, a positive difference for your community. The question is, how do you make a positive difference? In order to be a positive difference maker, you have to be successful. You become successful by pushing yourself beyond the common level expectations. Whatever career you choose, push yourself beyond the average level of expectations for that career. Go up and beyond what is expected of you. In post-secondary education and in the workplace, successful people share many common traits. Difference makers are attentive, approachable, humble, kind, encouraging, resourceful, and resilient. Successful people follow the advice of Winston Churchill, who during the darkest days of World War II, when the city of London was being bombed day after day, said, "Never give up. Never, ever give up. Never stop trying." If he is viewed as a person who never gives up, you'll be viewed as a successful, positive difference maker. Follow the advice of President Obama, who said, and I quote, "Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a certain poverty of ambition. It asks too little of yourself, because it's only when you hitch your wagon to something larger than yourself that you realize your true potential." On behalf of the Hamtramck Board of Education, the entire Hamtramck Public School staff, congratulations to the 2012 graduates. Everyone is proud of you. You are Hamtramck Public Schools. Cosmos today, Cosmos tomorrow, Cosmos forever. Upon review reviewing the records and grades of the students for the graduating class of 2012, I find them all in order and present them to you for graduation.
All right, I know we're all extremely excited, and we've reached the time that we've been waiting for quite a long time. Honor guards, are we prepared? At this time, I would like to ask the president of the Hamtramck School Board, Ms. Wolak, to present the diplomas to this year's graduating class. Assisting her will be the class secretary, Ms. Adela Fedek, who will read the names of our graduates.
Gamal Abdullah. Mahmoud Ahmed. Saeem Ahmed. Tarima Ahmed. Naris Ahmed. Zahed Ahmad. President Abraham Ayash. Farhana Akhtar. Bilal Al-Zamzami. Akram Al-Bahim. Eden Al-Hojic. Abdul Salam Al-Kablani. Bilal Al-Madrahi. Abdul Malik Al-Rifai. Maha Al-Shaway. Surah Al-Waji. Najib Alwan. Iman Ashabi. Business Manager Hamad Azam. Majeda Begum. Pushpa Begum. Salma Bektas. Christina Berry. Harris Baslagich. Tobacco Buyan. Jonathan Blanding. Corey Bowles. Pearl Butler. Michael Carter. Anindita Chowdhury. Chua Chowdhury. Joshi Chowdhury. Cameron Chowdhury. Janana Kolich. Anela Chufarovich.
Alexis Davis. Lopez Davis. Humena Durrani. Michelle Edwards. Francine Felton. Secretary Adela Fetich. Monica Llewellyn. Natasha Ford. Justina Grega. Crystal Grove. Mary Bernajeski. Cameron Hanlon. Tiara Harrison. Jihad Hayes. Manitra Henderson. Brandon Hilliard. Saeed Hussein. Mohammed Hussein. Farhana Islam. Saeed Islam. Arval Victorian Ayasha Jabber. Ebony Jacks. Habiba Jahan. Ines Yakupovich. Our treasurer, Masuma Janat. Shalon Johnson. Dion Johnson. Rachel Johnson. Marsha Jones. Iqbal Khan. Abida Fanon. Brandy Kling. Chelsea Blue. Amy Kobeski. Umi Kulsum. Rahid Alam Laskar. Angela Lisa.
Alishba Mahmoud. Sabia Mahmoud. David Malik. Rukia Malik. Donika Marniku. Abdul Maruf. Summer McRoberts. Sarah Mahmedovich. Albert Mitai. Darius Magay.
Jamaica Sanders. Imad Shuma. Vice President Jasmine Sadiq. Sergeant at Arms Sylvia Stanco. Dominica Stapula. Nazareth Sultana. Alexander Celesti. Iram Tarar. Kaviana Tubbs. Tyler Turner. Raheem Udin. Mohammed Ullah. Zakir Ullah. Gerald Wolkoff. Shamika Watts. Cole Miller. Sierra White. Latrina White. Terrell Wilson. Whitney Woods. Rashay Wood Williams. Leo Warlock. Christian Wright. Waleed Zindani. Ahlam Zakari. Sultan Zakari.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present okay, we can wait. Gentlemen, everyone gets their time, gentlemen. I'd like to present Ms. Cynthia Dow, the director of Horizon High School, who will present the graduates from Horizon High School and from adult education.
To the Horizon graduates, to the Hamtramck High graduates, just a few words. We did not have anyone speak for the students, but we want to leave you with a few words in this call anyway. People are maybe unreasonable, illogical, or self-centered, but love them anyway. If you do good, people may accuse you of selfish behavior, but love them and do good anyway. The good you do today will be forgotten tomorrow, but do good anyway. People may need your help or may attack you, but help them anyway. What you spend your years building may be destroyed overnight, but build anyway. Amen. Give the world your best. It may never be enough, but give the world your best anyway. Horizon graduates, Tiffany Ball. Dante Carter. Kia Chowdhury. Jalen Clark Camp. Olivia Connor. Lashana Fogel. Malik Green. Kaya George. Marcella Spears. Roselia Perez. Dominique Levy. Martin Morocci. Anastasia McClure. Shannon Alberg. Deontay Palmer. Barante Parker. Ella Perdue. Kimberly Powell. Daquan Randall. Devin Reese. Dewan Saeed. Stephanie Sharp. Dominique Schaber. Marquez Smith. Akia Thomas. Tierra Wilkerson. Kelsey Yeager. The 2012 graduates of Horizon. Thank you.
All right, our time is drawing to a close here. Gentlemen, I do remember your names. That would be embarrassing. We're going to listen to one more person here. The class president is going to give his closing remarks here. Mr. Abraham Ash.
Ms. Weststreet, thank you for the kind words and wonderful introduction. To Board of Education and Superintendent Tom Nichai and the entire administration, thank you all for your leadership. To our keynote speaker, Mr. Lamar Rucker, thank you for your wise words. Let me express my deepest thanks to the following people before I begin. To Hamtramck's great principal and assistant principal, Rebecca Weststreet and Jeremy Cartwright. This will be easier. To our sponsors, Salma Tasevic and Janet Tabakovic, and their predecessors, Rick Diebold and James Haas, thank you for your service to our class. To my teachers and mentors, John Rostek, Lori Krohn, Kathy Morgan, and Fathala Abdus-Salam, for helping me these past 4 years. To my school mother, Ms. Janice Puchalski, for her strong support system. And to the greatest counselor anybody could ever ask for, the greatest mentor, friend, and my umbrella on rainy days, Kristen Hurd. Thank you for everything you've done for us. To the class officers, Tasmi the Beast Sadiq, that's it. Adela Fetich, Masuma Janat, Sylvia Stanko, and last but certainly not least, Hamad Azam. To all my brothers and sisters, I'll name them one by one. Wadan, Walid, Afaf and Hafsa, Jihan and Wap, and my high school pal, Yaya. Thank you for everything you do for me. I love you guys so much. To my parents, mostly Fatima Ayash, who have poured everything they had in them to me to watch me succeed. Tonight is for them. I love you, Mama and Baba. To you guys, the class 2012. I don't know what you're thinking when you chose me to be a class president, but thank you for that anyways, all right? 131 classes before us have walked across the stage at Ham High on their diploma, with Hamtramck High School etched on their diploma. Some classes entered the world in times of comfort and convenience, others in moments of triumph and controversy. We are entering the world that has turmoil in Syria, a war in Afghanistan, high unemployment rates, and mortgages underwater. To sum it up, the world's in trouble.
I thought that's right.
That's right. Chinoa will come on later. However, regardless of the world's status today, it is our turn, our calling, to keep the story of Hamtramck High School alive. That unyielding idea of promise and brilliance, and that every person who leaves this school has potential, regardless of their ranking or what they did in their lives. The notion that yes, we always fight, but we get through it. And now this is our story, guys. This is the legacy that we must carry on to the world. Over the past 2,160 yesterdays, I did my math, we've done some pretty amazing things. We've set the bar for excellence higher, created memories that are unforgettable. We built friendships, love, laughter, chinua, and simply put, we made it clear that no one can outdo the class of 1-2. That's right. Our 12-year journey is something to be proud of, but at the same time, it's yesterday. Tomorrow morning when we wake up, graduation will become another yesterday in our lives. So let's not dwell on our yesterdays, because the way Sweet Brown says it, anybody got time for that? So let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow is our chance to do things only way a 2012 Cosmo can. It's a day to change the world, shift paradigms, and be heard. It's a day to do things that no one ever dreamed of doing. We are not content to rest on our yesterdays. We will continue to move forward to make the most of our tomorrows and every day after that. Now, before I close, I wanted to leave you guys with one story that maybe inspired you guys the way it inspired me. It's the story of a person named Andrew Brown. Andrew was one of 9 brothers and sisters who lost their mother and father to drugs and violence. At age 9, he was placed into the Orchard Family Shelter, one of many foster homes he kept moving to. The first thing he said when he walked in the door, he said, "I'm going to be great." Imagine that, a 9-year-old kid who's been shifted around foster homes tells the foster instructor that he's going to be great. And he did end up being great. He was the first person in his family to ever graduate, and he went on to go to Central Michigan University. At age 21, he graduated, and the first thing he did after he graduated was he went back to that foster home and he adopted the remaining 8 brothers and sisters he had. Imagine that, a 21-year-old person adopts 8 siblings that he probably can't even help, but he wants to take care of them. Now, Andrew embodies the spirit all graduates should have. That even though we've moved on, there's still more work to do, there's still more stuff to do. Andrew changed the lives of his siblings, and we must make that effort to change people's lives. We must try to be like Andrew. That is my last presidential order to you guys, to be like Andrew. Class of 2012, always remember, you have made it this far because you are great. But this isn't the end. It's a new hello to a new life, so hello life. Remember, dreams are limitless and every single person in this room has a purpose. Whether you found that purpose yet, I don't know, but let me know when you do. You are now, Natasha did, okay. You are now educated and you are official members of the elite, but you are not complete until you acknowledge that it is what is in your soul that will determine your life success. Thank you. God bless you. if you would do us the honor and recede so you can greet the graduates as soon as we tip off our hats. So staff, you can please do that. Thank you. All right, now it's time for the fun stuff. You guys ready? All right, now it's time for the fun stuff. Class of 2012, please place your tassel on your right side of your crest. By the power of the you are now official alumnus of Hamtramck High School.